So you were asking about, Emily is totally the Zodiac girl, and she's all about horoscopes and the stars and all this kind of stuff. And I'm over here. I just found out I was a Sagittarius like 3 years ago. I'm not kidding.
So
I don't pay any attention to that stuff.
I saw this article that said, what horror movie aligns with your Zodiac sign? And since it's spooky season, I thought it was fun to just let the people know. So I'll give the descriptions, so that'll be on our blog, but I'll go through them real quick. Aries is Suspiria. I've never heard of that one, but it's from 1977. So a Taurus is Midsummer. I've actually never seen that one.
I've never heard of it.
Gemini, which is what I am, is Scream, which is very on brand for me. It's like my favorite scary movie.
Why does it say Scream is for Gemini?
The Gemini is curious, inquisitive, and highly verbal, and two of the hallmarks of the flick are phones and discussions of horror trivia, which fits me perfectly. Cancer is Bram Stoker's Dracula, so that's the OG Dracula, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Leo is It, which is, the clown.
I've seen that.
Yeah, you've seen this. Virgo is The Shining.
Okay.
Which I always forget about that movie. I don't know why. Libra is...
it's so good.
I know. Libra is Get Out, which that movie messed with my mind in so many ways.
Never saw it. So many of these I've never seen. I don't watch movies.
Scorpio is Halloween. Sagittarius is The Devil's Rejects.
Wait, okay, tell me why. Being a proud Sagittarius that I just found out a couple months ago. Why?
Loves a Cheap Laugh, A Getaway Car, and The Call of the Open Road, a movie about villains on the run, but still stopping for Tutti Frutti ice cream. So it's a good match, apparently.
Okay, I don't know if that fits me, but I'm pretty late to the Sagittarius party, or early or something like that. Okay, is that all of them?
Capricorn is The Witch, Aquarius is 28 Days Later, and Pisces is A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I'll put the descriptions on our blog because it might make sense to some people.
Please do. Teamwork makes the dream work. There it is. It's Morgan Wallen with Post Malone. I Had Some Help. New Country, fewer commercials. New Country 103.9. I'm Kirsch. There's Emily.
I feel like that saying would look great in neon lights for our studio. I'm just throwing that out there.
I mean, nobody's stopping you from buying that.
I mean, hanging it up is another story, right?
Is anybody stopping you? Has anybody said you can't buy a neon for our studio that says teamwork makes the dream work?
No, not yet. But, I'm sure hanging it up, I'll be stopped.
We're going to find out. It's Kirsch and Emily. We're at 6:44 on Tuesday, 48 in C-Bus this morning. Did you see this thing Home Depot is doing? And I kind of love.
I did, and I love it.
So check this out. If you work in whatever industry it is that you work in, I think this is brilliant. So Home Depot this quarter has decided that they're going to, require all of their employees, their corporate employees, senior management, remote workers, everybody else to work a full 8-hour shift at one of their stores. So in doing so, they aim to foster an understanding between its workers, regardless of position, of the challenges and routine tasks of store employees. And I love this because I think there's a definite disconnect with the bigwigs at most companies and the people on the ground.
I agree, and that's why I'm all about this, because I've been saying that companies need to do this for a while now.
So what do you think they're going to do? Like if they bring in one of their chief, whatever officers, are they going to put them on the register? Are they going to have them stock shelves? Or are they really just going to walk around in the store and be like, hello? They
should do it all. One, I don't think you should know who it is because I don't know who some corporate people are. We're not corporate here, but you know what I mean.
I can introduce you to Matt.
I know who Matt is. I'm just saying, like, if you're
John Boy Crenshaw,
if you're Home Depot,
Brian,
you probably don't know who is an executive or not. I think they should. It's kind of like an undercover boss vibe, but I think they should have to deal with customer service for sure. That needs to be on the list.
That's what this is. This is undercover boss, basically.
Yes, it is.
That's so cool. Is that show still on?
I don't know, actually. Probably not, because people could just Google their names now.
That's true. Man, that show was good.
Because then maybe the executives can see, like, customer experiences. Are they, happy or not,
Right.
I'm just saying.
Or just see what their people deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Yes.
Because if you're in a boardroom all day, you don't have the whole vibe of what's happening, people getting yelled at for mixing paint wrong or, whatever it happens to be.
You know who needs to do this?
Who?
Disney.
Why?
I think all those executives need to, probably go undercover because people know who they are there, I guess, and see what it's like.
So Bob Iger needs to go run Space Mountain is what you're saying.
Yeah, I would pay to see
or
that.
clean up vomit next to one of the rides.
Yeah. Or how some of the people treat the cast members. It's sad.
Well, that's just people in general.
I know. And I'm sure it's the same for Home Depot. It just, I worked in customer service so long. So that's why I'm so for this, because everyone needs to experience it.
What was that music playing, by the way? Let's never play that one again. That was terrible. Emily, go ahead and share them. The most deep lyrics in any song we've come across in a long time are right there.
Yeah, the no, yeah, yeah.
No, yeah. There you go. There's a lot of songs that have them there. It's 7-Eleven with Kirsch and Emily, 48 in C-Bus this morning as we start Tuesday out for you. We talked not too long ago about the fact that you didn't even realize there's music playing in the grocery store.
Yes.
We were talking about how good grocery store music has become, and you're like, they play music in there? But then you did realize they play music.
Yeah, I know. I'm a weird one. It's fine.
You're like, whatever. Okay.
I'm on a mission anytime.
When you go to the grocery store, you're on a mission. You go in and you get what you need and you get out and don't pay much attention to what's happening or...
Because I do not like grocery shopping.
So there's some people that do love grocery shopping, but it's not for the groceries. Okay. Did you know that?
No. I mean, I know we talked about some signs or signals before at the grocery store.
Right. So there are apparently there's a whole list now of things. So we talked about the fact that, everybody, I think not everybody, but a lot of people know the pineapple in the cart means that, you're looking for a little more than groceries. When you're there. Yep. That's a true thing. I guess if you put it upside down, it means you're looking for more than, frozen foods.
What if you're just in a hurry?
So, well, then there's people looking at you, figuring they're going to be able to hang out. Let me run you through some of these other ones that if you put in your cart, it means that you are maybe they're looking for more than groceries. They say bananas, but it's all in how you place them in your cart. Listen to this. If you pick up a bunch of bananas, if they're upright, so the curve is facing up in the cart, it means you're single. And you'd like to talk, maybe ready to mingle, I guess. Now, if you just want to buy bananas and you're not looking, then you need to turn them the other way, so the curved side down.
I'm just going to place them in my cart how I want and how I usually do. And if someone comes to talk to me, I'm going to point to my wedding band.
There's a lot of thought that goes into this. I would never look at bananas and be like, okay, curve up. Yeah. Ooh, they're single. Okay, how about this one? Peaches. This one's a little weird. If you buy peaches and you place a peach in someone else's cart, that's supposed to signal that you're interested in a relationship with them. Not just talking, but a relationship.
Okay, but I'm the person I would give it back because it could be poisonous. I don't trust anyone.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to buy it and take it home and eat it. It's just like a signal that they're interested.
Okay.
I'll tell you right now, if somebody put something in my cart, I'd be like, nope, this is mine. Here, throw it back. I wouldn't even think twice about that. Last one on here is what they call the bell pepper code, which people are using to signal to other supermarket shoppers they're interested in more than just produce. The code is to place 2 bell peppers in your cart with the stems facing down, which signals that you're looking for something casual.
Who has time for all of this?
I don't know. Apparently these people, because the apps aren't working, so they're like, all right, let's go to Kroger, get some bell peppers.
That's insane.
Closing in on Halloween, Emily's favorite holiday.
I love it. I'm so excited.
You know what? I saw you were out at Fall Fest. What were you dressed as again? I can't remember.
Oh, I just wore a Halloween dress.
Oh, just Halloween. What's your costume this year?
Honestly, I don't have one. Isn't that crazy?
So the biggest Halloween fan on earth, you don't have a costume.
Yeah, I'll just dress in theme, just Halloween outfits.
Okay, if you were going to do a costume, what did you want to do? Because you said you hadn't ordered it yet, or you were thinking about something, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about doing The Incredibles, but I thought I'll just save that for next year.
So it's interesting you say that. Here's a question. I was on Spirit Halloween's website because, it's
I'm on it all the
closing
time.
in
I
on the day,
understand.
right? What's the deal with sexy Halloween for women?
I don't know. I've never understood that. I've never done that. You know why? Because I have to ask, are they cold? I need to know.
On Spirit Halloween, they've got all these different costumes for women. There's a sexy cop, a sexy angel, a sexy nurse, sexy cowgirl. There was sexy Incredibles on there.
Yeah, and I saw that when I was looking at costumes, and I was like, no, I'm good. I just want the regular.
You know what the hottest one on there was?
Oh, no, what?
The sexy Donald Trump.
And you know
That
what?
was seriously a thing.
Apparently, you can make it anything. I mean, some of those costumes blow my mind.
But okay, so let me ask you this. How old is too old to go the sexy route with costumes for Halloween?
I just think I don't know, because I feel like if you feel your best self, just do that, I guess. I
agree.
I don't understand doing it in the first place because, again, it's always cold out.
I think it's easy, too, for a lot of women to just be like, oh, I'm going to buy like a set of cat ears and wear some revealing outfit and paint whiskers on my face, and I'm a sexy cat.
The simple last minute outfit, yes.
You've never done that?
No. No, I haven't. I just don't see a point. Also, it's just a lot of effort, and I'm all about comfort, Kirsch, okay?
Maybe I should start the trend for guys.
How would that go?
I don't know. I'll buy a tight white outfit and some cat ears and paint some whiskers on my face. Be like, I'm a sexy cat.
Let me know how that goes, and let me know if Mrs. Kirsch makes you sleep on the couch that night.
Thanks. Halloween's what, next Thursday?
Next Thursday, isn't that crazy?
You know what I'm wearing for a Thursday morning show?
Now.
I'm showing up as a sexy cat, and it's going to be amazing, and we're going to take pictures, and everybody's going to hate it. Oh, my poor girls are going to be so embarrassed. See who has more screen time from yesterday. We were just about to go on air. I said, quick, pull up your phone, and I want to see how much screen time you had yesterday. So what's the verdict?
Mine says 8 hours and 27 minutes.
Just yesterday?
But I don't think that's right, because it's now updating. I didn't have this turned on, by the way, so that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, yes. Okay.
But I also work from, and it says all devices, which makes me question a lot too.
Okay, so that's, your MacBook, your iPhone, all that kind of stuff. Okay,
which makes sense because I work from home,
right.
for my other job. So I'm trying, but the iPhone's so behind on everything.
Yeah, right. Well, I searched on my phone and I just looked at screen time, and it pulled up yesterday, and I was shocked at how much time I spent yesterday staring at my phone. And this is just on my phone.
Okay.
I'm going to make an excuse because I think everybody's going to make an excuse when they do this.
Right.
I look at my phone a lot while we're on air because I want to see what's going on and if anything news happening and that sort of thing. I do another show outside of this one that has me looking at my phone. But yesterday, I spent 4 hours and 38 minutes looking at my phone screen. Okay. That's insane to me.
That is, yes. I'm trying here.
You don't have to worry about it. You can keep working on it after.
Right,
do you
now
ever doom scroll?
2 minutes.
Do you ever doom scroll?
I used to be really bad at doom scrolling, but then I got better because I was like, I don't want to feel this way.
So if you don't know what that is, it's basically scrolling and going down the rabbit hole of bad news that's online and everything. Doom scrolling, they found, increases activity in the amygdala, a region of the brain that responds to threats and releases stress hormones.
It makes me more stressed out, doom scrolling.
It makes everybody more stressed out. Can I tell you the best thing I ever did as far as my phone goes and phone behavior?
What's that?
I turned off notifications for Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, Snapchat. I turned them all off so I wasn't getting notified when I got stuff.
That makes sense why you never respond so quickly to my funny memes I send you.
Exactly. But the problem was the funny memes show up, and then next thing you know, I'm reading about how bad the world is.
I know. Yeah, that's why I have to just turn it off half the time. I'm like, nope, can't do it. Refuse to believe this way.
it was really hard at first when I first had all that off. I was like, oh, I want to check Facebook. I want to look at Instagram and all of that. Now I just do it when I have time, and life is good that way.
Are practicing self-care, and I'm very proud of you.
I like that. Mm-hmm. Self-care.
You get a sticker.
Thank you. I was hoping for that this morning. I woke up this morning. I'm like, by God, if only I can get a sticker. I'm
going to make us charts. It's fine. Gold star charts.
Emily, I don't know if I should feel bad about this or not, but no. Mrs. Kirsch and I this week are empty nesters.
Yes, you are. And that's because the girls are off on a special trip, right?
Yeah, they're doing their middle school 8th grade Washington, D.C. trip. They left this morning super, super early. And the reason I say I don't know if I should feel bad is because I'm super excited.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you wanted house guests because I'm available.
No, not at all. No, we're gonna go live our best life this week. Like, that's terrible to say, I know, but we're like, oh my gosh, we can do whatever we want. There's no soccer practice. There's no, piano lessons. There's nothing at the end of the day.
If your wonderful like children are listening, you will miss them. I miss them daily.
I told them straight to their face. I was like, this is going to be a great week.
Of course you did.
Look for Mrs. Kirsch and I at Bridge Park, maybe downtown. We're actually going to Watershed Distilling this week and doing a little distillery tour.
Must be nice to have that Kirsch money.
I mean, big bucks.
Yes.
What do they pay me? $1 more than you, I think?
Yeah.
Because I have to press the buttons.
Yes.
You mentioned house guests.
I did.
And I want to bring this up because these rules came out that Joy Behar. Now, look, Joy Behar.
She's special.
I don't know. She is. I don't know anybody who's a Joy Behar fan. Do you?
I actually don't think I do.
So
I don't think.
Just run us through these rules. Joy Behar said if she has guests that stay at her house, that she has this list of rules they have to follow, and it's insanity.
Yes, you have to bring your own sheets and towels because she won't do the laundry for her guests. Can you imagine if I told you, hey, you're going to stay here. You have to bring your own bed sheets and towels.
Bring your own stuff. Yeah. Like, really? No.
This one was my favorite is she sets a checkout time and she's strict about it, but don't worry. She will find out when your return flight is.
So she looks up when you, if you're flying out, she looks up when you fly out.
To make sure you get there, obviously.
What a weirdo.
And obviously, she has rules where you have to be clean and, pick up after yourself. But I feel like that's just common courtesy, staying somewhere. So I'll let that one slide. But
seriously, if somebody stays in my house, we put clean sheets on the bed and clean towels in the bathroom and all that kind of stuff because it's what you do.
Right. And I mean, I get the return flight, but I don't because I always forget whenever my friends are flying out. I'm like, you're going to have to remind me 50 times.
Their responsibility.
Yes. So, yeah, I would not want to stay at Joy's, though. I can tell you that much.
Well, I wouldn't want to stay at Joy's. Here's what I want to know. So let's find out. Neither of us seem to be big fans of Joy Behar. If anybody is, I want you to text us one word that you would say describes Joy Behar the best. Text it to 991-1039. We're all big boys and girls here. If you want to say something that can't go on air, I'm not going to share it, obviously. But 991-1039. Or if you love her, if you think she's amazing.
That's fine, too.
Let us know. I just want to see if there's any fans of hers out there. Your one word that describes Joy. Joy Behar to 991-1039. Let's see what you come up with. What's that?
What's your one word to describe her? Mine's negative because I don't think she's a very positive person.
My one word to describe Joy Behar is, all right, so we do Gen X versus the Millennial every Tuesday morning around 8:40.
You've been waiting for this.
Chance to test you on some Gen X knowledge. Now, for the record, Generation X starts in 1967.
Oh, Joy.
All right. So the theme this week is Gen X, the early years.
Okay.
How do you think you're going to do?
Not very well, but let's go.
I'm going to give you 5 trivia questions, all multiple choice, and we'll see how you do. 3 for 5 wins the game, all right?
All right.
Let's start with number 1 this week on Gen X versus the Millennial. Gen X, the early years. Okay, question number 1. For the record, Mrs. Kirsch got all 5 right.
You say this every single week.
Actually, no, I gave her multiple choice. Question 1, here we go. What band released the album Dark Side of the Moon in 1973? Was it A, the Rolling Stones, B, The Who, C, Pink Floyd?
It's Pink Floyd.
Good job. It was Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. Okay, number 2. Which video game was released by Atari in 1972, single-handedly sparking the beginning of the video game industry? Was it A, Kong, B, Pong, C, Tong?
I just want to say Tong, even though that's probably not right.
Tong?
Yeah.
No, it was Pong.
Tong, okay.
That's the first one. Okay, 1 for 2. Number 3. Another band. This one I think is easy.
Okay.
Which band sang about the Hotel California in 1977?
The Eagles.
There you go. The Eagles sang Hotel California. I
Mama
told you
Clark's
that
a
one
big
would be
Eagles
easy.
fan, so.
All right, there you go. Okay, so you're 2 for 3 so far. Doing pretty well. Number 4. Which president followed Richard Nixon after his resignation in 1974? Was it A, Gerald Ford, B, Jimmy Carter, C, John F. Kennedy?
Was it Jimmy Carter? No, Ford.
It was
don't
Gerald
know.
Ford.
Yes. How did I not see history?
All right,
Gosh,
last
I
one.
went
We're
back
going to
to
see how you
school.
do on this because this is a loss this week. Okay, which nuclear accident occurred in the U.S. in 1979? A, 3 Mile Island, B, 4 Mile Island, C, 5 Mile Island.
I have no idea. 3.
3
3.
Mile Island?
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Didn't I win then?
Wait a second. You got
Yeah, I
1,
got 3.
2. You won. Look at you.
I can't believe I'm sitting here like I should say Ford. But Carter feels
Really
right.
well on Gen X versus the Millennial, the early years. Well done.
Gosh, I need to go back to school.